Question number 2 talks about the length of stay at Edgewater Hospital and University Hospital. We learned that the average stay at Edge Hospital is 4 days, while 6 days at Uni Hospital. However, we're also told that they have equal recovery rates for similar illnesses. The question that we were asked is, what is the flaw in the argument? How is it vulnerable? And that means that we need to find how the argument has weak points in it that we need to exploit to find the right answer. Now, we learned that the recovery rate is the same for similar illnesses. That does not mean that obviously all illnesses are the same, which is a key part to this problem. Because if the illnesses are not similar, then they can have different recovery times. Now, while the recovery rates are equal for similar illnesses, we do not know if the illnesses that they're treating are actually similar. Maybe, Edgewater has a place with a lot of stubbed toes while people get shot by university. That'd be a big change. And I really don't think people want to stay an extra couple of days in the hospital just for the fun of it. I mean, we all know hospital food sucks and the bills are expensive. So, we need to find something that has to do with this part of the argument. Now, we quickly see answer choice B. It treats a condition that is necessary for a condition that is sufficient. We never see any if-then statement, so we can quickly discard that. Next, we move on to question D, which is also seems just wrong at the beginning. It only states that the quality of the hospital care would be the same after 2 days. We do not know how it would be affected by anything more than that. We find answer choice E, which says that fails to take into account the possibility that the patients want to stay an extra 2 days. Now, unless you have big pockets, you really don't want to stay in the hospital an extra couple of days. We can quickly discard that as well because it actually has nothing to do with the quality of care for the patients. Now, for these types of questions, we really want to get an answer that incorporates both the piece of the stimulus as well as the conclusion given by the argument. Now, we are left with answer choices A and answer choices C. And this one can be tricky, but if we just keep in mind that it never equates the quality of care with the amount of days stayed. Just because people spend an extra 2 days at uni does not mean that they are receiving better health care. In fact, it says that the quality of care and the recovery rate is the same or very similar for both of the hospitals. We are left with answer choice C, which states that it fails to take into account that they may have different illnesses. That would mean that if some people are sick for some reasons here, maybe they are sick for other reasons that would take them longer to recover in University Hospital. That would comply with part number 2, which says that the equal recovery rate for similar illnesses is there. And it would also negate the part that uni can cut the average to by 2 days without affecting the quality of healthcare, because if you need 6 days to recover and they cut it down to 4, I think you're gonna have some problems. All right, dale.